Have you ever wondered what the future of insulin resistance management might look like? Welcome back to the Victory Education Lounge. I'm your host, Maurice, and we're thrilled to have you join us for this exciting episode. Before we dive in, please subscribe, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or experiences. Your engagement helps us create more valuable content and builds a community dedicated to health innovation. Today, we're exploring part 152 of our series, The Future of Insulin Resistance Management. As we've learned throughout this series, our understanding of insulin resistance is constantly evolving. Today, we'll look ahead to see what the future might hold for managing this condition. Insulin resistance is a complex health issue that affects millions worldwide, and its management is a topic of immense importance. The future of insulin resistance management is not a distant concept, but an evolving reality that's shaping up right before our eyes. It's a fascinating blend of innovation, technology, and human resilience that's aimed at improving the lives of those affected by this condition. In this episode, we're going to explore 7 promising developments that are set to redefine the landscape of insulin resistance management. These developments range from precision medicine, which personalizes treatments based on individual genetic profiles, to the use of artificial intelligence for diagnosis and management. We'll also delve into the advancements in continuous glucose monitoring and the emergence of smart insulin. Furthermore, we'll discuss the potential of gut microbiome therapies and the revolutionary concept of gene therapy. And last but not least, we'll touch upon the exciting world of nanotechnology. Each of these developments carries its own set of pros and cons, and we'll shed light on these aspects as well. As we move forward, remember that this information is for entertainment and educational purposes only. It's essential to consult with a licensed healthcare professional before making any health-related decisions. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to dive deeper. The future of insulin resistance management is a vast topic, and we're here to navigate it together. Let's begin this journey of discovery, understanding, and hope. With that being said, let's delve into the first promising development. First off, we have precision medicine. This approach tailors treatments based on an individual's unique genetic profile, lifestyle, and environment. By personalizing care, precision medicine could potentially provide more effective treatments for insulin resistance. However, it's worth noting that this approach may be expensive and require extensive testing. Take, for example, a study at Stanford University. They're developing an algorithm that predicts individual responses to different diabetes medications based on genetic markers. This could mean that in the future, a patient might receive a treatment plan that's tailored just for them, based on their unique genetic makeup. But as with any advancement, there are potential downsides. The cost of extensive genetic testing may be prohibitive for some, and there are always concerns about privacy and data security. Indeed, the future of medicine could be more personalized than ever. Moving on, let's talk about the role of artificial intelligence. AI is increasingly being utilized in the healthcare sector, and its application in the diagnosis and management of insulin resistance is no exception. By analyzing vast amounts of health data, AI can potentially identify patterns that allow for early diagnosis and optimized treatment plans. Imagine a future where AI systems can predict your body's insulin needs based on your diet, activity level, and other factors, and then automatically adjust your insulin dosage. Sounds like science fiction, right? But it's not far from reality. However, there are valid concerns about data privacy and an over-reliance on technology. It's a delicate balance that needs to be struck. A prime example of this technology in action is IBM's Watson Health, which is already being used to analyze patient data and suggest personalized treatment plans for diabetes management. AI could potentially revolutionize the way we diagnose and manage insulin resistance. Next up, we have advanced continuous glucose monitoring, or CGM. This is the next step in glucose management, offering accurate, real-time data to those with insulin resistance. Imagine a world where you can monitor your glucose levels continuously, without the need for finger pricks or manual checks. Instead, a small, discrete device does all the work for you. But of course, every silver lining has a cloud. While these devices promise to revolutionize glucose monitoring, they can be costly, and not all insurance plans may cover them. Furthermore, as with any technology, they require some learning and adaptation. However, the advancements in this field are truly remarkable. For instance, Dexcom is developing a CGM device that can be worn for 14 days without the need for finger prick calibrations. This is just a glimpse of what the future might hold. continuous glucose monitoring might soon become easier and more accurate. Fourth on our list is smart insulin. Imagine a world where insulin automatically activates when blood sugar levels are high and deactivates when they're back to normal. That's the promise of smart insulin. This revolutionary approach could significantly decrease the risk of both hypo and hyperglycemia, potentially transforming the way we manage diabetes. However, it's not all smooth sailing. Smart insulin is still in the early stages of development, and the long-term effects remain unknown. As with any new treatment, there are challenges to overcome, including rigorous testing and regulatory approvals. Despite these hurdles, researchers are making progress. At the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, a team is working diligently on a smart insulin formula. Their goal? To eliminate the need for blood sugar testing and insulin injections. By doing so, they hope to make diabetes management less invasive and more user-friendly. In conclusion, smart insulin could be a game-changer in diabetes management. Let's now turn our attention to gut microbiome therapies. This innovative approach targets the billions of bacteria living in our gut, collectively known as the gut microbiome. Interestingly, research has linked an imbalanced gut microbiome with insulin resistance. So, by restoring balance through various therapies, we might improve insulin sensitivity. Now, the potential benefits are quite promising. These therapies could offer a fresh avenue for treatment with potentially fewer side effects than traditional methods. However, challenges do exist. The gut microbiome is complex, and its interactions with our body are not fully understood. Consequently, results may vary greatly between individuals. Let's consider an ongoing clinical trial as an example. It's testing the effectiveness of fecal microbiota transplantation, a procedure that transfers healthy gut bacteria into patients, in improving insulin sensitivity in obese individuals. Although still in the early stages, the results are eagerly anticipated. Gut microbiome therapies could open new doors in insulin resistance management. Next, we explore the possibility of gene therapy. This fascinating approach uses genetic engineering to potentially correct insulin resistance at its root. Imagine a world where we could cure insulin resistance rather than just managing its symptoms. The benefits are indeed promising, but the path to realizing them is not without its challenges. Gene therapy is still largely experimental, and there are ethical concerns to consider, not to mention the potential high costs associated with these treatments. Nonetheless, strides are being made. Scientists at the University of Pittsburgh, for example, have made headway in this field. They've successfully used gene therapy to reverse type 2 diabetes in mice. This breakthrough could be a game changer, paving the way for similar treatments in humans in the future. So, while we might not be there yet, gene therapy might offer a cure rather than mere management of insulin resistance. Finally, let's discuss nanotechnology. This fascinating field involves creating microscopic devices, small enough to interact with our cells for targeted drug delivery or glucose monitoring. Its potential benefits are numerous, from providing more precise treatments to reducing side effects. Yet, like any emerging technology, it also has challenges. These include the complexity of designing and manufacturing such tiny devices and ensuring they are safe and effective. One exciting example of nanotechnology in insulin resistance management is the development of nanosensors. These tiny sensors could potentially be injected into the bloodstream, where they would continuously monitor glucose levels and relay this information to an external device. This would provide real-time, accurate data, allowing for more precise insulin dosing and potentially improving the quality of life for those managing insulin resistance. In conclusion, while still in its early stages, nanotechnology could offer targeted and efficient solutions for insulin resistance. As we've seen, the future of insulin resistance management holds much promise. From precision medicine that tailors treatments based on an individual's unique genetic profile, lifestyle, and environment, to artificial intelligence revolutionizing diagnosis and management, we are standing on the brink of a new era. Advanced continuous glucose monitoring systems are becoming more accurate and user-friendly, while smart insulin could radically change the way we manage blood sugar levels. Meanwhile, groundbreaking research into gut microbiome therapies and gene therapy could potentially offer more effective treatments and even cures. And let's not forget the exciting possibilities that nanotechnology brings to the table for targeted drug delivery and glucose monitoring. These 7 promising developments paint an optimistic picture for the future of insulin resistance management. The road ahead is long and full of challenges, but the potential rewards are immense. In conclusion, the future of insulin resistance management offers exciting possibilities. From AI-driven diagnostics to smart insulin and gene therapies, we're on the cusp of revolutionary changes in how we understand and treat this condition. Remember, though, that the most powerful tool in managing your health will always be you. Your daily choices, your commitment to health, and your willingness to stay informed and engaged will remain crucial, no matter what technological advancements come our way. Thank you for joining us in the Victory Education Lounge for this exploration of the future of insulin resistance management. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends who might benefit from this information. Stay tuned for more exciting updates in our series on the future of insulin resistance management. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time. Disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as medical advice. Any health-related decision should be discussed with a licensed physician or qualified healthcare professional, especially if you have existing health conditions or are taking medications.